Oh, fie, that it should come to this. But 2 months dead, nay, not so much, not 2. Oh God, a beast that once discourse of reason would have mourned longer. Married with my uncle, my father's brother, but no more like my father than I to Hercules. Within a month she married. A most wicked speed, to post with such dexterity to incestuous sheets. It is not, nor it cannot come to good, but break my heart, for I must hold my tongue.
That chair back off after that scene.
The only thing I ask is if you're wearing it during the show, just tuck it.
Yes.
Tuck it in your tunic. Yes. It'll be out the way.
I'm Jackson Chapman, and I have the honor of playing Hamlet. Hamlet is about a young man's journey with just being a human in very extreme circumstances. And it's about a young prince's journey navigating how to resolve those feelings, how to put away those feelings. But really, I think when you look at the content of the play, and especially the character of Hamlet, you see how human he is and how he relates to all of us, and how, especially, I feel like for me, I relate to him. The quality that I bring to Hamlet in my version and in my take on Hamlet is almost this sense of immaturity to it. As a human, what I experience and what I've seen other people experience is when we're faced with pretty deep emotion, we revert back to this almost sense of immaturity. I try and bring that natural immaturity that I feel, of lashing out, of letting go, of maybe holding too close to things.
But break my heart, for I must hold my tongue.
Do you see it as because he just had this line of, oh God, how weary, step flat, and unprofitable seem to me all the uses of this world. Do you see it as a passing off comment of like, to hell with it? Or is it like a declaration? Like,
and you say, things rank and gross in nature possess it merely. That's the world.
yeah.
So that's why you say phi and identify, right?
Yeah.
And though that's not there, you certainly have that opportunity. You have that thought to use if you want to.
Yeah.
Okay. An actor who really knows their stuff is going to be someone who can be vulnerable and has the technique to be heard and seen by the audience. People think that they won't be able to understand the play because it's early modern English. But in fact, that's the actor's job, to be able to translate those words in the way that they act, in the way they behave. An actor will use a lot of themselves because within us, we have the ability to play anything, because human beings have done everything. It's tapping into different parts of themselves, and that sometimes when that happens, you don't recognize them as their original selves. Hamlet is a part that's like a good suit that fits anybody that plays it. And so anyone who plays Hamlet, that's their Hamlet.
It's like, can they just go first?
Where did you find Jerome? Where did you find things?
Where did I find
Where did you find the necklace?
I have horses. I told you about my horses.
I wanted to thank you for making a real dream of mine come true. If you told me years ago, after I played Hamlet, that not only would I be directing, but I would be directing Hamlet someday in such a beautiful production, I would not have believed you. 40 years later, here we are. So I am very grateful to all of you for all that you've done to make this a special treat for me, and I think a gift for the audience too. I played Hamlet once, so it is something that's very much a part of who I am. But one of the things I'm doing is I'm channeling all of that energy into making sure the play works for the people involved.
We found out Dr. Gelber was directing Hamlet, and then we found out he was retiring, with Hamlet being his last show. I'll be honest, it added another level of pressure to it, naturally. But knowing that this was Dr. Gelber's baby and what he's thought about for years, there was a sense of, me? You want me to do it?
To be or not to be? That is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms
against a sea of troubles, and by opposing, end them. To die. To sleep. No more.
And by asleep to say we end the heartache and the 1,000 natural shocks that flesh is heir to. 'Tis a consummation devoutly to be wished. To die. To sleep. To sleep, perchance to dream. Aye, there's the rub. For in that sleep of death, what dreams may come when we have shuffled off this mortal coil, must give us pause. Thus conscience does make cowards of us all. And thus the native hue of resolution is sicklied o'er with a pale cast of thought. And enterprises of great pitch and moment with this regard their currents turn awry and lose the name of action.
You don't know what you don't know, right? And so I just went for it, I had great fun doing it. Yeah. Without knowing that maybe I should have been more afraid of the part. It's such a monumental part. Jackson is fearless in that way too. But I think he's also a more likable Hamlet, to be honest. I think he's naturally likable on stage. And that's something you really need.
Naturally, with Dr. Gelber playing Hamlet before, there would be a sense of trying to even copy or mimic what he's done, but I have not felt that feeling at all from him. It has only been approached with trust and with friendship and with encouragement that he's like, Jackson, you got it, do it, just do it. And so it also makes me just proud of myself a bit to where I know I can do hard things and I know I can do challenging things because Dr. Gelber believes I can do challenging things.
It's a pinnacle of what I've wanted to do. And I've been working on Shakespeare for 40 years. And here I am, full circle, getting to work on this wonderful play. And it's been a real delight. I don't mind going out on this particular play. What I would say most is, this is Hamlet. You're getting to play it. Enjoy yourself.